gonna take a look at the Big Blue today. So we're here in the arcade room. For most, this is the first time you've seen it, unless you're on the Arcade Project Facebook page. It's got the update. So pretty much, not even over the summer, but I guess more over the springtime last year, going into the summer. Finished this room off. I will go ahead and do a video, showing you the, tour of the room and everything, along with, the rest of the game room. There's multiple rooms down here, but we're going to take a look at the Big Blue. The main reason I'm doing this video is there's going to be a lot of changes coming up with this cab. One of the main ones is that Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5, and Street Fighter 4, I think in some other games. Let me see. We'll go through. I'm going to bring the camera closer to the cab. So let's go ahead and... Alright guys, sorry about that. I was having some issues with the camera shutting off, and I went ahead and adjusted the amp and the audio and stuff. Turn that in a little bit more, but yeah, sub was really going off back there. So okay, so perfect. So what I was getting at is basically anything that is in the 16:9 aspect ratio. So that is the your Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite 3, Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5 and 4. All they're going to be coming off this cab. I'm not going to remove them, but I'm going to disable them inside of a launch box. They're going to be moving over to a Vuelix, and we'll be picking up an authentic Vuelix here within the next month. So that'll be coming up on the channel. So basically, we're taking this, put into an actual candy cab format and everything like that, and then moving all over the 1080 title. Is going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. I don't want to spoil it. So once I get that video, we'll probably do a multi-part on actually getting the cab. Actually picking up. That's going to be coming from. I'm in Georgia. I'm going to be picking it up in South Carolina. So it's actually about 3.5 hours for me. So no biggie, one day, and be a 7-hour round trip plus time there, which is gonna be awesome to go to a warehouse that specializes in candy cabs and stuff. So, but let's go ahead and get into the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. So this is the marquee that I have for the attract mode here. This should be a good view for you guys. We're going to go ahead, and once you get into the game, this is where you would select different games. Since this is just one in the category, it's just going to go ahead and start with the secondary. This is going to be the actual real marquee. And you can set this as a secondary marquee before you actually launch in the game, but haven't done it particularly with this game. Street Fighter 6, it has multiple marquees before you get to the actual game marquee. So as you can see, the controls and stuff are on this one as we're launching into the game. So we'll leave it on this for while we load into the game. As you see it load Steam up. This is what's driving this. This is the PC running Steam. This is Launchbox. You're viewing Big Box. That's the actual UI. Launchbox kind of the back end, which you load in everything. But if people are familiar with that, will kind of know what I'm talking about. So. So we're in the game here, and this is on the CRT. This game's running at 1280 by 720, and all the games on the cab. Street Fighter 6 is the same way. We run that at resolution, goes through a downscaler. Downscaler goes ahead and spits it out at 480. So basically, it's going HDMI into the downscaler, coming component out into the component into the back of the screen. This is a consumer model. This is not an arcade tube, so this is just a regular standard res tube. Behind me here, I have a Golden Tee that has a medium res VGA tube. That's this tube's good to go. I have one cap I have to replace on it. That's giving me an issue, but everything works on it. It has a flicker for about the first minute of booting everything, and then the flicker will go away in that screen. So, but once I do get to moving this, over to the candy cab, I'm gonna eventually get this screen over here just to get the better resolution, especially with the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. It'll help out with a little bit of the text and stuff like that. But we're running borderless window, VSync. Gonna back out of this here. We're gonna go ahead and go straight into, and actually it's pretty cool here too, is on, I'll go into offline play here. With this menu here, this is actually all very readable. Yeah, all the text, everything's very readable, so there's really no reason to swap the monitor. It's just that fact. I'm going to be putting, it's better to have that better monitor in this cab, I believe, because this is one of the cabs I play the most, and I'm going to put a Unico back on that cab. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see what game we're gonna load up today. I've been playing a lot of MVC2. You can go ahead and we can go ahead and fire this one up. That'll work. And I am thinking about I'm thinking about on the marquee up here. I'm actually thinking about adding, you know, the A, you know, B, so on, that basically that translates to these buttons a little bit better. Go ahead and get the second player in. Not too worried about the characters here.
The battle for survival begins.
And here we are. We're looking at the CRT here. And my actual menu button, just so you guys know that on the actual control panel, I have the 6-button layout with the start. So there, besides this is the game select. This is basically all access and Alt F4 to exit any game. Bring you back to big box, but you'll never be able to exit big box. So you'll never actually be able to touch Windows. But down in the coin door, I'm not going to really get in there and show you, but I have 4 more buttons down there that they can act as, for example, you're down here. They have that'll bring you into menu. That's kept behind a key. I'll put that there just so people don't go in there and mess with the settings or anything like that. So going into what I want to show you here is going into the display settings of a game. Is we have it set here. I have it set so there is no wallpaper, so we don't need any wallpaper. I'm not running any filters because we're running on a real CRT, so you get your scan lines naturally. And I'm on display wide. You can see full. This is, I believe, this is how the game natively displays. So if you had a CP, well, this is a Naomi board. I'm not sure how the Naomi boards display, but I know like CPS2 and stuff, they display more in this format. So the 4x3 obviously, and then that's original. So since we're running through a scaler and stuff, wide actually this is just how my formula works. But as you can see that it works really well on this monitor. So there's nothing being cut off here. There's a little bit being cut off here, but that happens in all the games, and I think that's just the nature of the setup. But it's no big deal at all, and I'm just doesn't cut off that bad. Here we go. So there you go. So that's even a better look at it there. And the same thing here. It's just if you're looking at my point of view, there's more what you would see here. So nothing's being cut off. You're just kind of seeing the I guess you're just seeing the bezel and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the game runs exactly like you expect. Alrighty guys, well that's it for this video. I didn't want to make this one too long. I just kind of wanted to get this video out there, show you everything going on with the Big Blue cab. The next video I can go ahead and dive through the actual menus and everything. I'll do we'll go through each catalog and stuff like that, kind of show you Street Fighter 6 and stuff on this cab, and then that'll be it. I'll be wrapping this cab up and moving everything over to the new BlG cab, and that'll be another video for another day, so appreciate it.